Morning everyone. It's Saturday, Wallace is at work, sitting about the house a bit bored, so I thought I'll take myself out for a walk. I'm going to head up the Rothley, up to Hartburn, where I was last week I think it was, and then there's a walk from there to Rothley Castle. It's 7.87 miles, right, not to there, so the whole walk's 7.87 miles, and have a look at that and then head back home and see what the rest of the day's got in store for us. Right, that's us just outside of Hartburn, parked up in the countryside, lovely and peaceful look. This is an ample parking spot here, so I'm parked here and I think we're heading down that track there. Parking spot, you come to this sign, Low Whitton Dean, I think it says 1.5 miles. So cars over there, parking spots here, Hartburn's down that way, Scott's Gap's that way, so we're just half an hour north of Newcastle, about, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes from Bowlam Lake, in the Scott's Gap, just along the road now. So we're just due for a little jaunt, little exploration, possibly do this with a walking group from work. It's a bit of a recce, so see what we see how easy it is. Like I say, it's about 8 miles, day's not too bad, a bit breezy, damp in the air, but no rain. I'm not bothered if it rains or not though. And you've got the river down there. I think there's a bridge that crosses over it. I don't know if we'll go over that, like. Yeah, it's a big old tree in it. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm glad I'm not driving, yeah, because I wouldn't fancy driving through this. It's a ford, but the river's in a bit of a fast flood, like. So glad I didn't have to walk across it now. I wouldn't like to tempt fate. Have a look at this. I think it's a bit too fast for any car to get through there today, like. It's about half a metre deep and all according to that sign over there, but we're going to take that bridge, so bear with us. There we go, we'll get over this bridge anyways. Views round here as well, like a little sub-river that obviously flows into the Hartburn down there, smaller one. Nice fields all over, bit woodland there. There's fences in there, probably for pheasants. I was going to say for growing pheasants, but like for breeding them. Oh, there's a shooting tower there as well. I wonder if I can get out of that, have a look. Oh, gone. It's either for hunting deer or birds or something like that. It's kind of cool, like. So I've just looked at the map and that little river there is called Dean Burn. So that heads into Hartburn. There's another little river coming off it there. That just follows along. So there's loads of little rivers joining up together to form obviously Hartburn. There's another farm building I'm coming up to. It's in the middle of the field. It looks just like a big shed type thing over there. Oh! Well, today's the day. I didn't bring me gaiters and that. Not that, well, yeah, I just hope this is not too deep, but looks like I'm walking through a little ford myself. So it isn't that fast running, but we'll have a gun. Oh no, there's a little bridge. Do I do the bridge or do I do the ford? Bridge looks a bit rickety, ford looks a bit slippy, so there's the ford. Slippy, wet, bridge is rickety. We'll have a gun. I think we'll take the bridge. Mind if I fall through and you find this camera in the future, isn't that what happened, to be able to play it back. There you go. And we made it. Happy days. Across the ford, that's that other little river type thing, stream if you like. And then we'll come up to that's a bull in that field there, like. Please shut the gate. Can I walk across that field with a bull? He's a big boy. Don't know about that, like. Don't know if you can see. I'll do a zoom in on my phone. So, between me here and that gate over there, there's that big bull. So, I might have to try and skirt around this field somehow. Right, give us a minute. Right, so, being wise on my own and all that, I've decided I ain't walking across that field where the bull is. I didn't think he'd be my mate, although he looks kind of cute and all that, like. So I'm just going to skirt along the side of the field and should join up to the path where I want to go. The going's a bit rougher here, like, but it is what it is. I ain't going through that. Look at the size of him. He is a beast. He might come out and say hello. He's looking at us, like. So, oh, it looks kind of cool, you know? Fallen tree. So I will walk along here. We're back on track anyway, so good man. Open and expand. Walking this way now, along this farm track. I see some ruins on the top of there, maybe that's where we're going. See them ruins over there? I think that's where I'll probably heading, likely. It looks like ruins anyways. So we'll pan right here, go up there to that farm building and then swing a left, I think. So, beautiful out here though, it really is. Have a look around. So peaceful. So, anyways, we'll crack on. We had walking these like country ones. It's like, it seems like you're not going to be here. So we've got like horses there, and obviously the buildings there. So it's kind of like I'm on their land, where OS Map says we're fine, but we don't know what people will say to us. So, anyways, crack on. See how it goes, see if anyone challenges us. There, we're all good. So it is a bridle path anyways, just skirts around the horse paddocks. So this on the map's marked as South Witton. It's obviously a horsey place. So when you end up walking on this, easy to walk on. It's obviously a driveway. Fields, the views are beautiful up here, mind. Could imagine living in a property like that and just looking out at the fields every day. Doesn't matter the weather. Still a lovely view, innit? So coming to the next little track bit here, but just before I walk along it, you'll see there's a sign here. Don't know if you can read it there. That yellow sign, bull, keep out. Can't see a bull in that field, like, but I'll show you this little contraption. I think it's for the cows. This one probably older than that, I'd like. I think they put the cows in there and then put the heads through here and then do something to them, like give them medicine or whatever, but look at that, rusty's out. So anyways, crack along this track here, and then we're nearly there, to be fair. Like, we're on 2.38 miles. It's good, lifts your mood, gets you out in the boot, nice fresh air, peace and quiet, loving life. So crack on, let's go. This one's got a little fence. Well, gate's shut, but it's not kind of locked. So got across another field here. There was an electric fence there. I ain't gonna touch that. Also, I just hope there ain't no bulls in here. I think a bull can probably outrun me. with my pack on. So I might have to take a chance with the fence if a bull comes for us. But it looks all clear at the minute. I see how big running towards us. I am off skis. I'll try and film it for you for a bit of comedy value. Starting to get a bit paranoid now. Seeing the odd cow pat, or is it bull? We're coming up to, well, this field, you can see it's got a fence all the way around. We're coming up to a shed. I'm hoping it's just not in there taking shelter. So when I walk past, it comes out and does us in, like, you know. So I've just got to get past that shed there, through that gate, and then hopefully be in safety. We'll see, but as you see, the going is terrible. I wouldn't like to run in this, like, oh, tell you what, and that, no gaiters now, bit of discomfort, but so what, but ah, look at that, water bubbling from the ground. It's obviously saturated, gopping, definitely signs of animals in the field. See that? I mean, it's not very big pat, like, but it is a pat, and there's several of them along the way. So, yeah, well, sneak past here. I suppose I got to jump into them tyres if need be. Yep, good. All good, happy days. That was a bit dodgy. I think that shed's just for the farm to keep some equipment in. Didn't come across any bulls in this field. Going to want to walk through now. Oh, why is it locked? No, it's not. It's not. Right. Oh, gone. Loads of little cows. How cute are they? I wonder where Daddy is though. It's not in this field. Maybe he's inside. Walk up this bit, just past that cow shed there. Look at the views out there, man. There's a farm building there. So, a little bit further down, hang a right, and then up a hill. Should lead to the fort. Look at these. Lush. So this is that little farm area there, which heard the cows, I thought. Oh, we just heard one, I thought, oh, maybe it's the bull. Market doing loads of little int. Probably a year old. Be that second year this year. Anyways, cut through the farm, which I came up that way there, and then I think we head down this bridleway. So this is like walking through the woodland area. Quite nice, quite peaceful. Okay. There you have it on the top of the hill. Somebody stood there as well, on top of it. Just been thinking there, should have maybe brought the drone. Didn't think it was drone weather today, but I was wrong. I'm flying pretty much out me, like, but I thought it was going to be tipping it down today, like, but never mind. Aye, I'll make way up the hill. We'll have a look inside, see what we've got. So on the map, this area here is it's called Rothley Crags, and it's got marked down as settlement, so it must have been an old Iron Age settlement. And then obviously you've got the castle, or castle ruin. Looks quite small, like, to be fair. Just there, coming up to it. There's a few people up here. Probably was quite a lot bigger, like. That's just like a gable end there. And over there, there's the biggest port. People over there hiking. There's a settlement. Looks like a big window been bricked in there. Same. This is absolutely meant to be fairly. I'll do a bit of research, see how old it actually is. More. I think we can get to the top of that bit there. It's got a handy little metal barrier. There's a couple of kids over there for a little jaunt. So there must be easier approaches to here. It's a nice little crag over there. Wish I'd brought my drone, man. Really do. Right, let's go inside and have a look. I wonder where this goes. Dark. Get my phone torch on. Just nothing in this hat. It's just the understair storage. They must have had it back in them days. Little cupboards where you hide all your junk and all that. The wall. I think that's the road down there where I would have seen this wall before. Ooh. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't like to fall down there. Stairs is all coming away. Be careful up there. See the little cross slits there? Somebody's actually put a padlock in there. God knows how they got that there. Ooh, got a long drop there now. Look at this. That's it. Oh, hey, what a cracking view. Absolutely cracking view. See for miles. Cows over there. They're probably out. Like, I don't think it's fenced off yet, like, so that's probably where they're hanging out today. Yeah. As long as they stay hanging out over there, I'm alright. Oh, dodgy these steps, like, don't want to fall when I'm on my toe. I'm alright. So, yeah, we're going. There's a bit more wall there. I mean, it is a ruin, aye, get that, but it's kind of interesting. Rothley Castle, Google search that, see what we'll find there. On this way. I wonder who lived here, I wonder what it was used for. Danger unsafe building, no enough flies in to keep out. I've just been up there, eh? So that must be safe. I don't like that though. People leaving the rubbish. I don't get the point in that. Really don't. So this must be the main kind of courtyardy area. And you've got these like cross slits in the walls. Obviously for firing arrows through, peeping through. And somebody's out with a shotgun. Maybe there was another battlement over this side. Fell down. So, right, I'm going to sit down, have 5, have a drink, and then decide which way I'm going back. Decide I'll stick to the original route plan, because the other route I was possibly going to take back out, maybe ended up walking along a road which would have been really boring. So I like a bit of adventure. We'll do the adventure way. Hope I don't walk into the shoot that I've just heard going on. I wouldn't like to see the outcome of that, like. So I'll walk down this way and then cut across a few more fields and hope there's no bulls. bulls being the topic of the day. Every day is a different day in it, so right, crack on. I can see for miles, it's absolutely mint. This camera doesn't pick up what you can see with the naked eye very well, like, but there you can. So we're heading down this kind of a track thing to that wood block, and then skirting round. I was walking down that track there, but it looks like it leads to someone's house. So I walked through a gate, but the gate had a sign on saying Countryside Commission Access Ends. It had like an arrow with a cross on it. So I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I'll just skirt around this house and then I'll maybe leg it. See the house is behind them trees there. Who lives in a house like that as well? What a lush house that is. But I'll sneak along here. Hopefully I'm not seen. If I am, I'll just leg it. I will get away. Yep, that's a nice house. But I am going to work faster along this bit, yeah. So just to get out the way. There's a little bridge, we'll head for that bridge. There's a little pontoon, yeah. And all. Best day nav check. Yeah, bang on. This is Rothley Park Farm. There's a plantation up there called the Rook. And Rough Plantation. So we'll get over this bridge. That's mad, isn't it? Little pond like that. Over this bridge. And through that gate, and we'll crack on. I think it's squirrels, I keep saying legging it. I thought squirrels hibernated though. Like little grey fluffy things legging it. Oh my god, we've got a sign saying Bullenfield again. We shall see. We shall see. Right, so this is the way. Bullenfield, fantastic. I hope it's a lie. We'll find it. I'm not skirting this one, I'm just gonna go for it. Massive field, like can't see any bull at the minute. I think we might be safe. I'll get across this bit anyways and I figure it out. Hill End Farm, that one over there. And no bull sign. No electric fence sign. Public bridleway to South Whitton, half a mile maybe. Hartburn Grange, 1 3/4. This field here, nice and open, can't see a bull in there. So we're going to crack on across here, and we're on 5.58 miles. So I really should have brought my gaiters. Going off the amount of rainfall we've had the past week, everything's like flooded out. Good job there's these little bridges, like help get over the little streams. Still shooting going on. So I think it's straight over the field to there, that big building complex, and I'm sure that is where the horses were earlier on. We're probably about 1.5 miles back to the car now, kind of heading back the way we came, but I was on the other side of this. Yeah, this is the proper track here. However, when I get over to the woods, about 300 metres away, you take slight left and then slight right again, and then follow the track, brings up to that bull field. So when I get to this wood block, I'll go beyond it, and I'll see if there's a alternate route where I can totally bypass that bull field. If there is, I'll take that. But I can see just in the woodblock over there's some more of them like shooting nest kind of things. They look like little like sangers, if you know what a sanger is. It's like a guard tower. That's what they look like. You'll not be able to see with this camera, but that's the woodblock I'm on about over there. Head towards that, go beyond, and then I'll see if I can go straight across. Depends what the ground's like, whether it's passable or not, to cut out walking like anywhere near that bull field, because I don't fancy my chances with him. He was a big boy, so we'll see. There we go, there's two deer for you anyways. See how white her tails are. Absolutely amazing. Cut through the woods there. I'm sticking to this side of this little burn. I can see the bull. It's quite a distance away, but if I stay on this side, I should be pretty safe. I just hope it's possible when I get towards the end. We'll see. I'll try and get a close up of the bull. He's massive, him, mine. The route I've selected here is it's probably where they take the horses, because there's a lot of horse footprints along the way. So it obviously avoids the public right of way through the field where the farmers put the bull, probably to stop people walking through his field, like, even though you're allowed to. But I ain't gone through that way, no way. So this is a better walk anyways. I can see that the road is at the very start, like in the woods. I can see that it's probably about 400-500 metres away if I continue around this field, but I'm hoping once I get to this corner part here, I'm hoping to be able to cut back onto the kind of forest track and just walk along there, back to the car. So not far now. It is 7 mile, done 2 hours 40. Nice gentle walk, really enjoyed it. Seen a bit of wildlife. It's nice and fresh, not too windy now. It's been a good day. And why didn't I come this way the first time? Well, I wasn't to know there was a bull in that field. So right, so I've rejoined this forest track. That's the way I went. You come to a gate, you're supposed to cut straight over. It's probably about 200 metres at the most, but there is a massive bull in that field, and I ain't gone in there. So I wanna, there's the little ford I walked through earlier. I don't know if I can get a good shot of this bull through all the trees and that. There you go. The size of him. Now, hedging my bet, I think he can probably run faster than me. So I'll just leave it to that. That's me nearly back to the car, just through that little opening there. Car's still there, just seen it, so I'm happy with that. Done nearly 8 mile, done 7.83 miles, so it'll be 7.85, maybe 7.9 miles. Really enjoyed it. Hope it's inspired others to get out to the woods. You don't know what's on your doorstep, you really don't. I've lived in Newcastle a long time, and half an hour away you've got all of this beautiful I normally venture to the lakes. I still need to do that because I've got to complete my weighing right. But on the doorstep, man, you can't beat it. Just for a quick out, it took less than 3 hours for that walk. Not too challenging, a bit boggy, wanky like. So aye, get yourselves out. I'll probably do this one again, like with the lads. So anyways, like, subscribe and comment if you want. But thanks for watching. Cheers. See you later.